Good endings where the girl is saved, from my experience, are rare. Shani is alive, thankfully. When we were searching through the cave, and all those creatures were there, I thought for sure we'd find nothing but her bones. This must have been what Azura saw, Shani in peril, and this is why she had me go and deal with the situation. I am very grateful in more ways than I had even known myself. I thought that this was just Julan's former lover, but I think there is much more meaning there for myself. I notice when our eyes meet, there is something there. I don't know what else one can make of it, but I dare say that she likes me. I cannot really help but feel the same towards her, even though I hardly know her. For us males, looks are very important, but they aren't everything. However, she has beauty in abundance. That makes the next step important because I would need to get to know her, and the problem with that is that Julan is in the way. I don't want to harm our relationship. I already lost him as a friend for around 10 days just a short while ago. He has been a very good companion the entire time we've traveled together. He carries his share of the weight and never complains, and unless he's staring off into space, he's always there to help me when I get into a fight. And since I do nearly all the leading, I run into almost all the danger. When I was younger, I would have abandoned the thought of wanting to get to know a woman who was a prior love of my best friend, or even a sister of his, because I've seen others lose their friends over it. However, I have grown to an age where I believe that I shouldn't have to give up on love or give up on a friend. I think if it can be maturely handled by all three people, it can work out. I just need a chance to ask Julan how he feels about it. If he pulls one of his fits over me showing interest in her, well then I would have to choose between love and a friend. Right now I'd prefer the friend, but I am not too dense to realize just how lonely I am. Yes, red hair is definitely growing on me. Okay, so what is it we do now? Come on, we should get this one home before she passes out and I have to carry her, although that would be like old times at Varro Trade House. He supports Shani, who clings to him, coughing occasionally. You alright? Oh, I feel like I could sleep for a week. Please take me home. Can you cast levitation on her? Because otherwise this is going to be a difficult trip. Oh, realize it, but that mining cave was a nasty place. The air was very just old, and it was like the air was just full of dust. Whenever you breathe in, it felt like I was breathing in dust, which is actually the dirt that we're stepping on. And especially once that cave-in happened, that's all it was. It was just the air. You couldn't breathe without choking on it. And here goes my levitate. Ow! There are two mines here? This is the mine we went in to find the apprentice to the wise woman. Was it not? I guess I'm going to Mashti's house. It's not where I want to go. We want to go this way past the Daedric ruins. But I'm so happy that she's alive. Rain on my face. Much better than ash. There hasn't been a big eruption. Just minor eruptions and smoke belching from Red Mountain. All these... This one's dead. In the last few centuries. So it hasn't been a huge eruption in a while. I wouldn't want to be in Vardenfell at all. I don't even think I'd want to be in Morrowind if there was a huge eruption. It's the largest volcano in all of Tamriel. Oh, okay, there's a mine here. Where are we? Oh, we're well north of Telbos. Some of these mines around this area, I don't think that they're being worked. Not sure why. You find that more The areas that are being worked, I mean, I know that there's one in Red Mountain. I heard about it. It's not, obviously not a, not an egg mine, but there are egg mines all over this area that are being worked. And I think, yeah, and there's also a big Kwama egg mine up here. Or 2 that are being worked, or 3. That's what Nisa's is about. But it just seems like we've been to a few mines and they're just all dead all around this area. I can't explain why. I don't know. Obviously that one we just went to was not stable, so... Okay, interesting.
Please, go ahead, Outlander. I'm listening.
Where's your tent? Your yurt? Take me to the healer's yurt now. I think I'm about to fall over. Oh, whoa. I don't think they would have cared if they walked right over me. Where was... Oh, the healer's... The wise woman is here. Right?
Please, go ahead, out.
Is she not the healer? Take me to the healer's yurt. Julan. Why do you trouble us, Outlander? We have nothing worth taking. Why don't you leave us alone? Sorry, but I can't leave you alone. Okay, so I take it she's just the wise woman. I thought the wise woman and the healer were the same. So I am not sure where the healer is. Is this it?
Thank you.
It'll be alright now. I just need to eat and rest. Come see me when I'm feeling better, won't you? Oh, I definitely will. Hello. Don't you worry, I'll take care of Shani. Thank you for bringing her home. Now get out of here so she can rest. What can you tell me about Shani? Thank you for returning her to us. You are truly a friend to the Ahemmusa. What do you sell? You sell a lot of potions. Cheap. Potions I'm not interested in.
Outlander?
Hello? Yes, Outlander. Why are you here? Do you seek a healer, or do you want our trader? Where is your trader? Our trader, Lanabi, has her yurt with the Ashkans and the Gullakans' yurts. I know where she is. It's getting late again. Who was I supposed to talk to? Okay, so, but this isn't what I... The Ahemmusa didn't want to talk to about Mashti, and they warned me not to say anything to Amabi, the Ashkan's widow. Okay, so Amabi, if she's the Ashkan's widow...
House cousin of Redoran, how may I serve you?
Thank you for recognizing me. Would be where the Ashkan
Please, go ahead.
would normally
I'm never
be.
too busy for good talk.
So, I think it's time to go visit. No, I haven't met her before. These yurts are so small. You're right in the way, Julan.
A warm welcome to you.
What is he doing here? Get out of my sight! I did warn you I wouldn't be welcome around here. Julan, come on. I'm used to just dragging you with me everywhere we go. Well, I'm glad that's over, and Shani is safe. We should leave her alone to recover for a bit. It's hard to believe we're friends again after all this time. It's a relief to know she doesn't hate me, even if I deserve it. Maybe we've both changed since then. It's good to hear. Okay, so stay here. Wait right here, okay? Fine, but don't be too long.
A warm welcome to you.
Okay, he's not here, and I apologize for that. What do you want, Outlander? So you are Amabi. I am Amabi. What is it you want? So you are the Ashkan now? I am Amabi, priest and farseer of the Ashlanders, so this camp has no Ashkan. Is that what you're saying to me? So are you... what can you tell me about Julan Kashabale? Never mention that name to me. How dare you? Sorry. What do you know about Mashti Kashabale? I will not stand to hear that murderous witch's name. She is dead to the tribe. Get out of my sight. I'm sorry, but we need to talk about this. And I will not back down. Talked to her for a little while, calmed her down. Alright, well tell me this. What is this about Mashti marrying a man from the Ahemmusa? What did you say? Han Seychelles was only ever married to one woman, and that was me. How dare you suggest that what that evil murderous witch did to him had any connection to a marriage before the gods? He was mine. He loved me. And when she couldn't have him, she killed him. She starts crying. Get out of here. Get out of here. That's why she doesn't like her. Interesting. Did you hear her? You want me to travel with you again? Yes, come on. Okay. What is it about what she just said? Marry a man from the Ahemmusa. Okay, come on. Let's go visit your mother. I wish I had a guarda ride. My legs are getting tired. So, to get out of here, if I divine intervention, well, last time I did that, I was right by the Cavern of the Incarnate, and it took me to the Buckmoth Legion Fort. I was thinking it would take me to Sidrith Mora, but either way, all I had to do is divine intervention and take me to Aldruna, and then I could go to the Mage's Guild to transport me. Oh. Kind of went out of view.
I've got better things to do,
Got it.
so if you don't...
There's a bat. So we're out again in the night. We're becoming vampires ourselves? I could never become a vampire because I'm immune to disease. And why am I not hitting it? That's one thing I can look forward to, is never becoming a vampire. Or getting old. Doesn't mean my body parts can't hurt or get worn out, though. For example, I need to make sure that I'm not destroying my knees every time I jump or fall. Okay, so Mashti is just around. I don't know what she's going to say to this. I spoke to Amabi. It sounds as if the man Mashti left the Ursulaku with was none other than Amabi's husband, Hans Seychelles. What's more, she claims that Mashti murdered him. This is getting complicated. I think I need more evidence before I confront Mashti about this. Perhaps someone else in the camp could tell me more. Why didn't I think of that before? And obviously, talking to you doesn't give me any answers. Okay, let's go and talk to other people in the camp. So, I heard you're the one to talk to, actually. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Please, go ahead,
That dumber has red hair.
I'm listening.
And he's a male.
Please, go ahead, Outlander. I'm listening.
Yeah, but... Okay, please remove the Gwar. Yes, Outlander, why are you here? Do you seek a healer or want our trader? What can you tell me about the murderous witch? The witch woman? Yes, Outlander. I was there when she worked her evil magic upon our strongest warriors. It was bad, very bad. I alone survived, and I wish I am dead with them. There is no honor left for our people now. What happened? It was 2 summers ago. Hans Seychelles. He picked me to join his hunting party. Hans Seychelles is the Khan of this tribe. We roam the grazelands, bring food home, kill the bad things, protect the camp. We are proud, the best warriors of the tribe. That day we come upon Daedra, 4 of them, hungers, you call them, ugly creatures with long claws, yes? To see 4 at once, this was strange. They just stand there, like they wait for us, so we attack. We are warriors, yes? So we fight the Daedra, bow and blade, but it seems we not hurt them very much before they start running away. Not very fast, but fast enough to make us follow them, yes? This is sneaky, for Daedra, but we do not think that at the time. Our prey flee, we chase. This is hunting, yes? These sneaky Daedra run into a cave. Ha, says the Ashkan. They are afraid. We shall slaughter them all and carry their skins home in glory. He tells one man to stand watch at the cave mouth, and tells me to run quick back to the camp and bring the Pakwar for the carrying of the prizes. So I run, and then I see her. She moving fast between the rocks, straight to the cave. I not see her face, too far, but I see the sun shine off her dagger. I am afraid then, for I know of the witch woman and what they do to men with their ghost snake. I crouch still, not move, watch. She summons her evil magics. She killed the man at the cave mouth, Anabe. He was a big man, but she drop him down very quick. Then she go inside. I hear the screaming then, and I move. And I run to the camp. Fetch everyone who can hold a weapon. We come back, but too late, too late. In the cave, dead warriors, dead Daedra, every kind of Daedra, many Daedra she had put there, waiting for the men. They dead, all. But Hans Sachel, he is not there among the dead, and no witch either. She lure him into the deep tunnels, where she catch him unawares, for she never can beat him in fair fighting, even with Daedra. We hear his death scream, but we never find the body. When we hear our strong Ashkan is dead, we very much afraid. We take the bodies of the warriors and run. But when we get far from the cave, we look, and again we see the witch woman. She come out that cave with no drop of blood on her. Those Daedra, they not touch her at all. But we are too frightened to seek vengeance upon her for our dead. She has strong evil magic. That was a dark time for our tribe. Many strong warriors cruelly slain. My brother, my friends, our most brave Ashkan, the tribe. We never recover again. Now we're just waiting for the bad things to come from the mountains and kill us, for we have no more strong warriors, no more honor for the Ahemmusa. Wow, that's quite the story. So he was killed by her. Our Ashkan, may the spirit rest his soul. He was a good man and a strong fighter who protected our people. We are lost without him, but Sinamanu Merpal, our wise woman, is doing what she can. Wow.
May I help you?
I hope Julan heard some of that conversation, or all of it. I spoke to Rakim, an Ahemmusa scout. He told me that Hans Sachel's hunting party was lured into a cave and slaughtered by Daedra, seemingly planned by Mashti. This sounds bad, but I still have no proof I can confront her with, and there's no way Julan would believe such a thing. I'll just have to wait and see if more evidence turns up. I don't know this place well enough, but I am tired. I mean, I could sleep. They won't allow me to sleep on a rug here. Wish I had a place around here to sleep. One good thing, though, is that if I mark right in front of the entrance to that, it's actually not that far to go to the Cavern of the Incarnate.
Yes, Outlander,
Hello?
how do
Stranger.
you do?
I believe you are the one I have seen in my dreams and visions, really? What have you seen? The past 7 nights I have had dreams of a white guar. I know this to be an animal sent by the gods to help my tribe. We have been suffering greatly from disease, and none of my magic will cure the ailment. Find this white guar for us, stranger. Let it lead you to new hope for my people. Do you know where the white guar would be? I will try and find the white guar for you. I knew you were the one. Now go. I am certain this animal will appear for you. In my vision, I saw where the path was forked, where the rocks grow from the earth like fingers on a hand. Is that... Oh, fingers on the hand. Well, not the 2 fingers I'm thinking of. Go to the Cavern of the Incarnate. Where would that be? Maybe somebody else could tell me. Do you know where the rocks grow like fingers? Do you want me to travel with you again? Yes, come on. Okay. Where the rocks grow. Oh, maybe I should ask somebody else.
What do you want
Hello.
of me, Outlander?
I don't know. I agreed to try to find the white guar. The woman tells me that the guar in her visions is near a forking trail where the rocks grow from the earth like fingers on a hand. I mean, that could be anywhere in Vardenfell. I hope at least on Vardenfell. Maybe the scout would know. Rakim. Okay. I know you don't like Julan. Just tolerate him for the moment, please.
Please go ahead, Outlander. I'm listening.
Okay. Well, I have nothing to lose, but trying to follow what she said. She said to go south, did she not? That's where my mind was. On a path that forks. It's hard to see in this dark. Catch one of the moon's lights. So, southwest of the Ahemmusa camp. around Tel Voss, there is a fork going 3 ways. It goes kind of into the mountains to the west. First, I need to be on the trail. Okay, well, a way to see is to get up high. At least there's some moonlight. Starlight. Okay, where is the trail? Why do I have to go? I can cast another one. There. I move much faster without levitate, but I can move into places where I can't with levitate, otherwise. What was that I just saw ahead? Looks like a Dunmer. Yeah. Okay, we're not looking for the rocks, are we?
Do I care?
Oh, do we have... Nope, it's a golden saint. Here. Do I have... I've got a Dagoth in there. The soul of a Dagoth in my, Is there a star? So you met Shani now. What do you think of her? What do I think of her? Well, I'm interested. I'd like it if you two were friends. Well, truth be told, I've been thinking about that, especially since you guys... You would just want to be friends now, and I hope this doesn't alienate you, but it might. She seems very pretty, and she seems sweet. Would you be angry if I made a move on her? If you... I don't know. I mean, I always thought I'd be jealous, but... If it's you, maybe I don't mind so much. And it's not as if I want her back. In fact, I think she has a crush on you already. She was staring at you all the way back to the camp, like she wanted to eat you. So, if you really want... Then I suppose it's fine with me. Maybe. Just don't do anything in front of me, okay? That would be too weird. Yeah. I'm actually surprised you responded like that. I thought you'd be very upset. But, thank you. Thank you for being mature about this. Okay. Do we have... all of them are taken up. I can't do anything about it. It's a golden saint. It's a golden saint over there, and they're not exactly common. Okay, so the only thing I can think of to do is to charge. I can't take her soul. We're gonna have to get ready for this. Be prepared next time. I thought she was gonna kill that Dunmer over there. What a waste. Working on my armor in the rain. Working on my swords and my armor. I'm getting tired. What is that Dunmer doing right there? Anyways, I get too distracted. We're looking for the white guar. Whoa. Whoa! There's the white guar right there. Where were the rocks she was talking about? Oh, I guess this, right here. This is too easy. She could have just walked south and found it herself. Hey. Oh. Leave the guar alone. Oh. This guar doesn't take any prisoners. So, I mean, I found it. It's moving. Let's follow it. I've never seen a white guar before. I'm sure somebody's going to want the hide of this creature. I'm surprised no one's killed it already. Where's it going? Where are you going, guar? body down there. The guar has led me to a cluster of rocks and trees. Here I found the corpse of a woman who looks like she was once a healer. Deep in the grass. Well, she's got an amulet. I wonder if anyone will recognize the amulet. Let's go back to what was formerly your tribe. What is formerly your tribe? Look at that tree over there. Now I know you Ashlanders have to... This must be like some kind of revered tree. Look how odd it is. Okay. We are way far west. We're actually kind of close to your mom's house. I thought that when I saw the, there we go. I thought when I saw the Daedric ruins that we were in the wrong place. Ah! Paralyzed me. I got it. Arrow off just in time, though. Give me your heart, foul creature. Back to the Ahemmusa camp. I hope she won't say. She won't talk to me because Julan's with me.
Please join me.
I found the white guar. You'll find no welcome here if you're with the outcast scum, Julan. Okay. Just wait right here, please. He's not with me. Tell me what you found. And you who have seen in my visions, have you found the white guar? I did. I have seen your journey in a vision. I know what the white guar led you to, and I know who she was. In my vision, I saw you were led to the corpse of Ahemmusa. She was a healer many, many years ago. She gave her own life to save the lives of others. It is said that she will give her life again and again, so that others may live through her sacrifice. You have witnessed a miracle, my child. You now hold the amulet of Ahemmusa. Thank you, child. This amulet will be the salvation of my people. Take this in return. It is a shield of legend among my people, the shield of the undaunted. Use it, and you will feel strength return to weary limbs. Travel well, friend. Well, as long as I can make you people happy. I am tired. Isn't there a place where I can rest? I guess we can at Julan's mother house, and we'll come back maybe tomorrow, see how Shani is. It's always nice to read right before I go to bed. It's one of my favorite things to do, actually. What book should I read? No more history, no more things about the Nerevarine. My head's tired. Well, what was this about? There was a book. 7 Visions, 7 Curses. No. I think maybe I gave it to Julan. But anyways, let's just go with this. A hypothetical treachery. A one-act play by Anthil Morver. Dramatis Personae. Malvasian, a high elf battle mage. Inzolia, a dark elf battle mage. Dulcetus, a Cyrodiil healer. Shiavius, an Argonian barbarian. A ghost, some bandits. Scene, Eldenwood. As the curtain rises, we see the misty, labyrinthian landscape of the legendary Elden Grove of Valenwood. All around we hear wolves howling. A bloodied reptilian figure, Shiavius, breaks through the branches of one of the trees and surveys the area. Shiavius, it's clear. Inzolia, a beautiful dark elf mage, climbs down from the tree, helped by the barbarian. Now we're talking. There is the sound of footsteps nearby. Shiavius readies his sword, and Inzolia prepares to cast a spell. Nothing comes out. Inzolia, you're bleeding. You should have Dulcetus heal that for you. Shiavius, he's still drained from all the spells he had to cast down in the caves. I'm fine. If we get out of this and no one needs it more, I'll take the last potion of healing. Where's Malvasian? Malvasian, a high elf battle mage, and Dulcetus, a Cyrodiil healer, emerge from the tree carrying a heavy chest between the two of them. They awkwardly try to get down from the tree carrying their loot. Malvasian, here I am, though why I'm carrying this heavy load is beyond me. I always thought that the advantage of dungeon delving with the great barbarian was that he carried all the loot. Shiavius, if I carried that, my hands would be too full to fight, and tell me if I'm wrong, but not one of the three of you has enough magicka reserved to make it out of here alive, not after you electrified and blasted all those homunculuses down below ground. Dulcetus, homunculi. Shiavius, don't worry, I'm not going to do what you think I'm going to do. And Zolia, innocently, what's that? Shiavius, kill you all and take the ebony mail for myself. Admit it, you thought I had that in mind. Dulcetus, what a perfectly horrible thought. I never thought anyone, no matter how vile and degenerate, in Zolia, why not? Malvasian, he needs porters, like you said. He can't carry the chest and fight off the inhabitants of Eldengrove both. Dulcetus, bystander of all the mean, conniving, typically Argonian, in Zolia, and why do you need me alive? Shavius, I don't necessarily, except that you're prettier than the other two, for a smooth skin that is, and if something comes after us, it might go for you first. There is a noise in some bushes nearby. Shiavius, go check that out. In Zolia, it's probably a wolf. These woods are filled with them. You check it out. Shiavius, you have a choice in Zolia. Go and you might live. Stay here and you definitely won't. In Zolia considers and then goes to the bushes. Shiavius, to Malvasian and Dulcetus, the king of Silvernar will pay good money for the mail, and we can divide it more nicely between 3 than 4. In Zolia, you're so right. Zolia suddenly levitates up to the top of the stage. A semi-transparent ghost appears from the bush and rushes at the next person, who happens to be Shiavius. As the barbarian screams and thrashes at it with his sword, it levels blasts of whirling gas at him. He crumbles to the ground. It turns next to Dulcetus, the healer, and as the ghost focuses its feasting chill on the hapless Dulcetus, Malvasian casts a ball of flame at it that causes it to vaporize into the misty air. Zolia floats back down to the ground as Malvasian examines the bodies of Dulcetus and Shiavius, who are both white-faced from the draining power of the ghost. Malvasian, you had some magicka reserved after all. Zolia, so did you. Are they dead? Malvasian takes the potion of healing from Dulcetus' pack. Malvasian, yes. Fortunately, the potion of healing wasn't broken when he fell. Well, I guess this leaves just the two of us to collect the reward. Zolia, we can't get out of this place without each other, like it or not. The two battle mages pick up the chest and begin plodding carefully through the undergrowth, pausing from time to time at the sound of footsteps or other eerie noises. Malvasian, let me make sure I understand. You have a little bit of magicka left, so you elected to use it to make Shiavius the ghost target, forcing me to use most of my limited reserve to destroy the creature so I wouldn't be more powerful than you? That's first-rate thinking. Zolia, thank you. It's only logical. Do you have enough power to cast any other spells? Malvasian, naturally. An experienced battle mage always knows a few minor but highly effective spells for just such a trial. I take it you too have a few tricks up your sleeve? Zolia, of course, like you said. They pause for a moment before continuing as a fearful wail pierces the air. When it dies away, they slowly trudge on. Zolia, just as an intellectual exercise, I wonder what spell you would cast at me if we made it out of here without any more combat. Malvasian, I hope you're not implying that I would dream of killing you so I would keep the treasure all to myself. Zolia, of course not, nor would I do that to you. It is merely an intellectual exercise. Malvasian, well, in that case, purely as an intellectual exercise, I would probably cast a leech spell on you to take away your life force and heal myself. After all, there are brigands on the road between here and Silvernar, and a wounded battle mage with a valuable artifact would make a tempting target. I'd hate to survive Eldengrove merely to die in the open. Zolia, that's a well-reasoned response. As for myself, again, not saying I would ever do this, but I think a simple sudden electrical bolt would serve my purposes admirably. I agree about the danger of brigands, but don't forget, we also have a potion of healing. I could easily slay you and heal myself to full capacity. Malvasian, very true. It would end up a question then of whose spell was more effective at that instant. If our spells counteracted one another and I leached your life energy only to be crippled by your lightning bolt, then we both could be killed. Or so near death that a mere potion of healing would scarcely help either of us, let alone both. How ironic it would be if two scheming battle mages, not saying we are scheming, but for the purpose of this intellectual exercise, were left on the brink of death, completely drained of magicka, with one healing potion to choose from. Who would get it then? Zolia, logically, whoever drank it first, which in this case would be you, since you're holding it. Now, what if one of us were injured, but not killed? Malvasian. Logic would dictate that a scheming battle mage would take the potion, leaving the injured party to the mercy of the elements, I suppose. Enzolia, that does seem most sensible, but suppose that the battle mages, while certainly scheming types, had a certain respect for one another. Perhaps in that case, the victorious one might, for instance, put the potion up a tree near his or her gravely wounded victim. Then when the wounded party had enough magicka replenished, he or she would be able to levitate to the tree branches and recover the potion. By that time, the victorious battle mage would have already collected reward. They pause for a moment at the sound of something in the bushes nearby. Carefully, they climb across the branches of a tree to bypass it. Malvasian, I understand what you're saying, but it seems out of character for our hypothetic scheming battle mage to allow his or her victim to live. Enzolia, perhaps, but it's been my observation that most scheming battle mages enjoy the feeling of having bested someone in combat and having that person alive to live with the humiliation. Malvasian, these hypothetical scheming battle mages sound excitedly. Daylight! Do you see it? The two scurry across the branch, dropping behind a bush so we can no longer see them. We can, however, see the shimmering halo of sunlight. Malvasian, behind the tall bush. We made it. Enzolia, likewise, behind the tall bush. Indeed. There is a sudden explosion of electrical energy and a wild howling aura of red light, and then silence. After a few moments' pause, we hear someone climbing up the tree. It is Malvasian, putting the potion high up in the bough. He chuckles as he climbs back down, and the curtain drops. Epilogue. The curtain rises on a road to Sylvanar. A gang of bandits have surrounded Malvasian, who is propped up on his staff, barely able to stand. They pull his chest away from him with ease. Bandit 1. What have we got here? Don't you know it ain't safe to be out on the road, all sick like you are? Why don't we help you with your load? Malvasian, please, leave me be. Bandit 2. Go on, spellcaster, fight us for it. Malvasian, I can't. Too weak. Suddenly, Enzolia flies in, casting lightning bolts from her fingers at the bandits, who quickly scramble away. She lands on the ground and picks up the chest. Malvasian collapses, dying. Malvasian, hypothetically, what if a battle mage cast a spell on another which didn't harm him at once, but drained his life force and his magicka bit by bit, so he wouldn't know it at the time, but feel confident enough to leave the potion of healing behind? Enzolia, a most treacherous battle mage she'd be. Malvasian, and hypothetically, would she be likely to help her fallen foe so that she could enjoy the humiliation of him continuing to live? Enzolia, from my experience, hypothetically no, she doesn't sound like a fool. As Enzolia lugs the chest off towards Sylvanar, and Malvasian expires on the stage, we drop the curtain. Wait, I had forgotten what race Malvasian is. High Elf Battle Mage. Oh, so it was a battle between two Murs at the end. But the Dunmer woman won, and that's a good story in the end for me. Time to go to sleep. Yes, there is a good amount of what I could only describe as magical energy between Shani and myself, the kind that only a young, inexperienced, and naive idiot could miss. It is quite electrifying, actually, and my mind keeps racing back to thoughts of her since we dropped her off at the healer's yurt. Interestingly, even though I knew how attractive she was, I never really entertained any thoughts of there being something between us, not until our eyes met, when she awoke in the abandoned mine. Then after that, it was plain as day how she felt about me.